One of the quieter ironies of modern military medicine is that many of the lessons people associate with the Korean War, rapid hemorrhage control, decentralized first aid, and the expectation that soldiers treat themselves under fire, were not born in Korea at all. They were inherited, sometimes imperfectly, from World War II. The individual first aid kit carried by ordinary infantrymen on every front was one of the most revealing places where doctrine, industrial capacity, and assumptions about human survival quietly collided long before Korea forced armies to confront their failures. That collision is easy to overlook because first aid kits lack drama, but if you care about how armies actually learn, adapt, and sometimes repeat mistakes, this topic matters. This lesson carried forward into post-war military medicine and directly influenced the structured combat lifesaver programs that emerged decades later. Mud, cold, heat, and moisture destroyed poorly sealed medical supplies. Allied kits gradually improved packaging to protect sterility, while some Axis kits lagged behind due to material shortages. On the Eastern Front and in the Pacific, environmental failure of first aid supplies became a silent killer. A bandage that disintegrated or became contaminated was worse than useless. Modern militaries still struggle with this problem, which is why, honestly, WWII-era solutions remain instructive. When comparing Allied and Axis first aid kits, the deeper difference is philosophical. Allied kits increasingly treated the individual soldier as a recoverable asset whose survival mattered beyond the immediate battle. Many Axis kits, shaped by ideology or necessity, reflected a willingness to accept higher individual losses for strategic goals. That difference influenced not just medical outcomes, but morale, cohesion, and long-term effectiveness. Individual first aid kits are easy to dismiss as minor details. In reality, they are compressed expressions of military culture, logistics, and ethical priorities. The Korean War exposed the consequences of what WWII armies learned, and failed to learn, about battlefield medicine. Today's trauma care systems trace their roots back to these small pouches carried by frightened, exhausted soldiers decades ago. Understanding these kits helps us understand how armies adapt under pressure and how small decisions shape survival in ways that official histories often ignore. If you value careful, grounded analysis of the practical realities of war, subscribe to Backyard Wisdom and share this video. These details still matter because, well, the next lessons are always learned the hard way.